Hi, I'm Sheila Shemaine. Welcome to my channel, and today I have a video for you all. And I made this video mainly because I was sent a message asking me what was my ethnicity. And so I decided that I would do this mixed girl tag because I am mixed up. And I'm not ashamed to say it. I love who I am and I embrace myself. But it was a hard road for me growing up, but I love every part of me. So I want to do this tag, you guys. So maybe if anybody else have any questions about who I am, what I'm made of, well, this is going to give you some answers that you might have been wondering. Maybe not. Maybe you don't care, but I decided to do this tag because I was sent a message asking me what was my ethnicity. All right, number one question: what are you mixed with? I'm mixed with African American heritage, Cherokee Indian heritage, French heritage, Irish heritage, and Greek heritage. That's just a few. You guys, my mom and my dad both had a lot of ethnicities as far as their ancestry. So on both sides, there was a good bit going on as far as different ethnicities in the family that, you know. So yeah, it's a lot of heritages that I can speak of, but I'm just going to speak of those few because it would take forever if I sit here and told you every single thing that I am made of, okay? All right. Number two, what ethnicity have you been mistaken for? I have been mistaken for Caucasian and Hispanic. All right. And mostly Hispanic, but I do have a good bit of people that ask me when I tell them that I am who I am. They say, well, I thought you was Caucasian. And I'd be like, well, I am, but I'm also other ethnicities as well. But yeah, I have been mistaken for Caucasian and Hispanic. All right, and one other thing, that's something that I have always, I still to this day, people always see the Native American in me, and that's one that I see a good bit. I mean, I do. I see it a lot. So, and I do have Native American on my mother's side and my father's side as well. So it's a good bit. Mainly Cherokee Indian. Okay, so the next question was or is your hair curly or straight? My hair is curly. I have been, when I was younger, growing up, being a teen, I used to use chemicals to straighten my hair. But for the last, I say, 5 years, I went completely natural. I let the chemicals go. So yeah, you guys, my hair is curly. Okay? It's completely natural. Was coming from different backgrounds, challenging growing up. Yes and no. Challenging, the answer as to why I say no in a challenging way, I would say no because I love the fact that my family ranged from the darkest dark person to the lightest light person, okay? And many different looks. I love that. I just thought it was so beautiful, and I still think it's beautiful to this day. So it's amazing, and it was wonderful how we were all at one point all together and loving each other, and we all had our looks, but yet we were all family. So yes, that that in that aspect, no, it was not challenging. I loved my family. I loved the whole aspect of having different looks. Yes, I do. But if I said yes to this question and I did, was it challenging? Yes, it was for me. It was challenging when I left my house, mainly. Um, Whenever I was out in the public, I always had to or tried to explain who I am, what I'm made up of, and that would hurt me deeply because I had some people that would say you need to be with us, and then I had some people say you need to come with us. So that would hurt me so bad because I wanted to be with everybody. I wanted to be that child or that person that could hang with everybody. And so, yes, it was challenging for me in that way, trying to explain who I am, and also people asking me, "What am I?" and trying to explain why I look the way I look. Yes, it was challenging. Which background do I embrace most? I embrace everything that I am made of, every ethnicity. I love myself because God made me this way. So, yes, I embrace every ethnicity because it is who I am. And I love myself, but it took me time to do that because of the way I was treated. But yes, I love myself. I love every aspect as to what God made me from and what ethnicities I am made up of. I love it all, okay? Have you ever been teased for being different? Yes. Yes, yes. I do have a video where I talked a little bit about this actually this question. I was teased a lot in school because it was coming from just bad kids or kids that just wanted to be not so nice to me for some reason. I don't understand it, but I was always asked why I look the way that I look. I was always asked why was I so bright skinned? Why did I have sandy auburn colored hair? Yes, you guys, I was born with sandy hair. Sandy, and as I got older, it turned red. Yes, I had sandy, strawberry blonde hair. I guess instead of saying sandy hair, I should say strawberry blonde hair. Yes, you guys. And so when I went to school, I was always questioned why was my hair color that color, and why was I bright skinned, why was my lips small, why I was skinny, and why I didn't have this, why I didn't have that, and why I talked the way I talk. Because when I was younger, I do have an accent. I am from the South. Like I said, I live in Alabama, so I have an accent, Southern accent. But I also had an accent and everything that some people said that they just totally didn't understand. I understand myself. I know what I'm made of. And so, but growing up and being a child and people asking you questions like that, children mainly was where I was teased from, children in school. And school can be tough. It can be a learning experience. I just got so much, you know, bad feedback from bad kids, and it was at the point where I did not like myself. I didn't get super depressed, but there was times I would go to the bathroom and cry because I got tired of trying to explain who I am, and um just wanting people to stop asking me who I am and why I talk like this and what I'm made of. I got fed up of it. I just wanted everyone to just be friends with me and not ask me who I am. So yeah, you guys, I was teased a lot. Yes, I was. Okay, have you ever been ashamed of being multiracial? Okay, yes, at one time, like I said, going through that time, that period of being in school, yes, I was at times ashamed. Not so much of a as ashamed, but I just could not. It was kind of hard for me to love myself because the way children treated me, it made me start to hate myself because I looked different. So in their aspect, I looked different. And to which the area or the school that I was at, there was no one that I could look at that I could say that, I have some similarity. There was no one. I was pretty much the one that looked different. And so, I mean, still, I did not deserve to be treated the way that I was treated because of the way that I looked. That didn't give nobody the right to pick on me. So yeah, I wasn't ashamed, but there was times where I did not accept myself. And when I looked in the mirror, I didn't see those ugly things that was being said to me. However, it was being done to me on a daily basis, and I started to believe what I was hearing. Okay, so yeah, I had a hard time in school, you guys. Hard time. Do you feel that being mixed has its benefits? I would say yes and no to this question. No, because I think what gives you great benefits is just being a good person. If you're a good person, I don't care if you what race you are, you'll have good benefits that way. You'll have friends, you'll have people that want to be around you. I mean, you will have the most best outcome from people if you are generally a good person. Okay, if you are a great person, you're gonna have great benefits. I don't care what race you are. Being more, yes, because, and I just said no, and why I think no, but the yes part would be because the benefits that I personally feel that is a benefit or was a benefit for me is simply the fact that when I finally started realizing that I am Sheila and I am made this way because God made me this way, and I grew up, my mom always had me in church, and so I started to understand and see the light as to loving myself and that God made me this way for a reason. And I started to understand it better because I was getting older, you guys, and starting to understand life. I realized that the benefit that I had as being a multiracial person is that I could fit in. I could get many friends of all different races. Not saying that a person that's not multiracial couldn't have many, many friends. But when I start to realize that, this is you, Sheila. This is what you're made of. This is the way God made you. I was able to then go to this particular race or go to that race, made friends, had many different races of friends. And so it was just beautiful. And I just looked at my friends and thought, okay, I'm made up of so many races. And so this is very beautiful. And so I started accepting myself. So the benefits of it is this. I can have something in common with a good bit of people, okay? That would be the benefit, is that I have something in common with many different races. Okay. What makes being multiracial a beautiful thing? What makes it so beautiful is that although you don't like to be called unique in a sense, I do not like to be called unique because I feel like I'm a human being just like the person that called me unique. But I have to say that it's beautiful because you have your own look. You know what I'm saying? Multiracial um, people, we all can look different. We all have our look, and yes, it's no different because we are human. However, it is beautiful that to embrace every part of you and to know that you are made this way and that there's nothing wrong with it. And you can embrace every part of who you are and what you're made of. So, yes, you guys, it's a beautiful thing. And we're no different from any other human being. It's just we're made up of many, many races. All right. So, any advice to someone who struggles with their multiracial identity? Yes, my advice would be accept yourself. That's the number one thing. If you don't accept yourself, you're going to be miserable, you're going to be depressed, and you're not going to never feel good because you won't accept who you are. I've been down that road and I was miserable, I was sad, I was upset. I did not even participate in things that I should have participated in because of the fact that I could not accept myself. So, in order to get through the struggle that you might be going through with other people or whatever the situation is, you're going to have to accept yourself to be able to be strong, to face these people that might be bothering you, or to face the situation that you might be enduring. Okay? Straight up accept yourself and love yourself because you are beautiful. You are beautiful just like everybody else. God made you that way for a reason. That's just point blank simple. Accept yourself and love yourself. Because if you can't love yourself, then you're not going to love nobody else. Okay? That's just plain and simple. Accept yourself and love yourself. No matter what someone else tells you. At the end of the day, you know, we all struggle. We all struggle as human beings. It might just be in different aspects, but I can say this, you're no different from anybody else. Yes, many people might tell you different, but you're not. You do everything like you do the same thing that everybody else does. We're all human beings at the end of the day. All right, you guys, that was my tag. So I hope this was a little bit of information for some of you that might be curious as the person that asked me this question. So maybe I answered a few questions for you guys and maybe you can understand me better, or maybe now that you know me better. Okay, hope you have a wonderful day, and don't forget that my next video, of course, will be Monday, my day. And yeah, I just wanted to say that. And I love you. And if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, okay? All right, you guys, I'll let y'all go. Bye bye. Bye bye.